You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin? They're calling this the top 10 most powerful earthquake with a very, very powerful tsunami warning. Now,
all right, this is a Fox News alert. A massive 8.8 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Russia has now triggered tsunami advisories, watches, warnings included Japan, Hawaii, Alaska, Guam, the entire west coast of the U.S., including California, Oregon, Washington State. Tsunami warning sirens have been sounding in Hawaii, telling residents evacuate now to higher ground. Here with more, Fox Weather Zone, Steve Bender is with us. This now has been upgraded to 8.8. That would make it in the top 10 most powerful earthquakes ever in history that's been recorded, correct? Mm-hmm.
Correct. It would be number 6 now, Sean, when we look at this. And this continues to change. When it first came out, local time, just after 2 a.m. At Kamchatka, Alaska, 8 miles off the coast, it was 8.0. Then it jumped to 8.7. 8.8 is where we stay now. And last time we talked, Sean, that seems like a minute detail, a small change. It means it has 1.5 times more energy that's being dispersed out thousands of miles along the Pacific, triggering all those tsunami alerts that we have. So from an 8.7 to an 8.8 is actually a big difference. So we'll show you how massive this energy is sprawling out from the epicenter, 8 miles removed from the eastern coast of Russia. Tsunami warning for the Aleutian Islands, tsunami warning for Hawaii, and a watch in place for the West Coast. You mentioned Hawaii, right? And we've been getting the updates from Oahu, the emergency management. They have sirens going on right now. I think we have a live visual from Hawaii because, Sean, when you and I were talking, you think about what we're in right now. It's the summertime. Families are going to Hawaii. You're trying to make a dream out of this opportunity. And now you're hearing these sirens erupt. We saw people that were just relaxing at the beach, and big concerns about after 7:15 local time this evening is when the tsunami is expected to make impacts. This is something to take seriously in Oahu. The emergency management says you need to get to higher ground. If you're in a building and needs to be at least 10 stories, get to the 4th story or above, or that's not tall enough, find a bigger building. We start looking at the Aleutian Islands. This is actually where we look at the Aleutian megathrust. It's these tectonic plates. It's the most active spot in the entire world is in the North Pacific. I was talking with an Alaskan seismologist, Dr. Michael West, just earlier this month because of a big quake we had then. That was a 6 point something. Now we're at an 8.8. Looking at Hawaii, we are also getting some updates that out of Hilo, the airport is now closed because they're using this as the spot where they're going to be getting out emergency personnel to coordinate with any of the impacts that are going to happen. So they are shutting down the airports. They're getting the sirens, and they're telling everybody you need to get to higher ground. The visuals that we have seen on social media so far, and we're working to confirm for everybody to bring to you, is out of Kamchatka, Russia, 8 miles removed. They've already seen the wave push in and flooding along the coast. In Japan, we have also seen this. So this is a confirmed tsunami that is heading towards these directions. We have also had people that are in Maui, in Hawaii, that said there's massive traffic jams because everybody's trying to get to higher ground. If you look at the visuals there, you can see there is steep terrain, but a lot of the tourist areas, a lot of where people want to be are down on the water. They're in the marina as we scan it through there. And right now it looks beautiful. But when you talk about that wave energy, it can move quickly and it's rising fast. So as we zoom in, you'll still see at the beach there's some people relaxing. And honestly, if they're not getting these alerts, they're on vacation mode. Why would they leave until you start hearing those sirens? That's why it's so important to make sure people are getting their action plan. It does look like a few people are starting to leave. So you think about how far Hawaii is from the epicenter of this, thousands of miles, and it's not losing any of its energy. Go even further, and now you're along the lower 48, the West Coast, Pacific Northwest. One is the time frame from Gold Beach Oregon. A story up towards Port Angeles. You're looking at right before midnight. So 11:40 p.m. Pacific time. Then you get it to Northern California, Eureka, down towards the Bay Area, 12:40 a.m. local time, and then down into Malibu, San Diego, Los Angeles, looking at just after 1 a.m., Sean.
All right, Steve Bender, that is a relatively short period of time for all of these people to get to higher ground. Please listen to these warnings. Please tell your friends. More Hannity straight ahead.
I've been warning y'all about the big one ever since I got on this internet. I've been warning y'all about the signs of the times. We have been seeing storms on steroids. Superstorms, megastorms, floods, you name it. The scary part about it is that while one town is going through apocalyptic events, other towns is partying like it's 1999. Remember that song? 2000 party over. Oops, out of time. So tonight we gonna party like it's 1999. Rest in peace to Prince. So many movies warned us. The Day After Tomorrow, 2012. So many movies warned us. The scriptures, one of the signs of the times is that there will be major earthquakes on the east, in the west, and in the Arabia Peninsula. Prophecies are being fulfilled. But even still, y'all on social media, I don't have to keep pulling out all the blueprints and receipts and showing y'all that it's even so much to the point to where that the powers that be for the last 20 years been building underground cities and tunnels and doomsday bunkers. But the crazy part about it is, while they was building doomsday bunkers for themselves, they building concentration camps for us. It kind of sort of like feels like it's not meant for us to survive. I mean, then when you sit back and you think about it and you analyze it, you got your man Bill Gates and Fauci manipulating the fruits and taking the seeds out of the fruits so that you can't plant a seed if you had to go somewhere to new lands and create new life. But that's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother story. Yet it is what it is, man. My prayers go out to anybody and everybody. These people are sitting up there telling you to find higher grounds, 10 stories high. 10 stories high. Y'all be safe out there, man. Listen, I can't tell you how to devise a plan, because if it's not what's going on in the Middle East, where there's bombs being dropped on civilians, there's other places where there's mudslides where the earth is swallowing you up. Then there's other events going on where the waters is wiping away everything that you done doomsday prep. So the only thing I can tell you is to get physically fit, learn how to swim, start fasting, because you might have to sacrifice meals from yourself to feed your kids. It's not a game out here. The earth is going through labor pains. I call them Braxton Hicks. Getting ready to give birth to the Antichrist. You can feel and see and sense the evil in the air. The men of God, we've neglected the laws of God and stopped caring. And when we find ourselves living in the signs of the times or doing the things that the people of Sodom and Gomorrah used to do, that develop the anger of God, well, here comes the wrath. The earth is talking. Are you listening? Now, I don't know if it's God, or I don't know if this is it's the machines manipulating the situation. It could be a little bit of both, but not a leaf falls from a tree without God's permission. So as a people, we got to start asking the question, what are we doing wrong? See, death is promised to us all. But if you survive what's to come, what conditions will you be living in? That's in your hands. We are not being educated and taught how to survive an earthquake, a tsunami, wildfires. We're not even being taught the basics. Farming. But y'all stay tuned though. Be safe out there. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Because they smile in your face. All the while they want to take your place. Them backstabbers. I'm out.